Hello, Tara here. So I'm a little behind on the Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, round 13. I believe today is the 22nd, and we're working on number 17. So could be worse. Anywho, I've pulled some things from the Mercy Tiara Take Me Home kit. And so on Shala Gayle Knowles, Bookish Shala, she's got a vertical photo and a horizontal photo. I just have one photo, and I'm gonna use just some die cuts and such to mimic that. Then we'll do the two embellishment clusters, and I don't think I'll bother with journaling. And then for the title, I'm just going to have the Andersons. So what I'm thinking is this sheet here, the other one I had, I already kind of cut all the pieces out. So this one I want to use whole because it is beautiful. This Fancy Pants Papers, it's beautiful whole. So I've already trimmed it down. I still have to gut that piece out because I might use that for matting. And then I already lost the photo. How do I do that? Oh, there it is. Okay, so and this is our youngest niece and her family. It's two years ago now. So what I'm thinking is, I had a scrap of white here. I'm thinking matte with the white, and then the pink, and then why not with the other one there. So a nice big thick matte for these. So that goes there. And then, am I in? Okay, I have a terrible habit of just not being in frame. Okay, so then, let's see, what shall we? This, obviously, the title we'll put down at the bottom. On the side here, so we have to come up with a cluster to mimic her. That pink might, we'll see. We'll see what we get going here. I don't know that I want that title, but if we get a bunch of layers going here, it's not going to matter. What else do we have? And this one. And yeah, so I think I have 3-page kits made with this kit to finish off some of the sketches left in this round of Christie's Beautiful Life. And then I made up, yesterday I made up, maybe that one, some page kits from the new kit, the Harvest. So I'm super anxious to get going with that. So let's just finish up the month here. And no, I want to be able to see the shape of the tag. That's the problem. How's that? Yeah. And then up here, do something going like that, unless I somehow layer that up. And then we've got that we can run underneath. And instead of, I think the sequin mix is not perfect for this. I keep calling it a sequin mix. It's a confetti mix. I don't think it's great for this particular color palette, but I dug into, I'm trying to make an effort to dig into old embellishments in my little embellishment bins. So these I thought were perfect with the alphas that I want to use. Ah, gosh. Okay, so that I think looks good. And then, oh yes, to this. I see this red is so pretty with that. I wonder if I should pull out more. If there's any more of that red in the frames. Is this the right frame? Yeah, it is. All the best. No. This one. Maybe I'll just stick with one. We won't get into frames for this. Got some tickets. I thought I had some tickets. Yeah. The leaves. So anyway, I'm going to start cutting and whatnot and get kind of the base done and then come back with and work on the clusters. Be right back. Okay, I've done some fiddling here and I think I've made a few decisions. So I've got my background prepared. I've got my photo up on some foam. I've got my title. I would love to know why we can't get more E's in these alphabet packs. I'm sick of... Anyway. And then I used Bella Boulevard Florence stickers just for the. So I think I'm going to go with this underneath. And rather than, you never know, you might be able to use this little piece. And the ends are going to be covered. So I thought I'd just cut that off and save it. So what I was having a hard time coming up with something for there. So I took one of the frames, cut it apart, backed it with a piece of the same outer mat there. So I think I want to tuck it under here. And then to cover this up, if I do that, and I'd like it, I think I'd like it straight on, not on an angle. Then we got to fill up something up there. There are these little tickets that might work. Oh no, they're the same. Shoot, that's not what I was planning. Okay, so let's look at, we want a cluster here and a cluster of some sort there. Not terribly big, but something. So I've got a couple of tags. And I thought maybe that configuration. No. I don't really want the pumpkins showing. That's the only thing. So we want on top. What does this look like? Put kind of one down, maybe, and one on top. And then that guy there. Then this looks silly. And yes, so I don't know if you could hear that. There's somebody shooting a gun outside. I don't know what they're doing. It's there's a deer week coming up. So I don't know if they're just sighting guns in or what's happening, but I don't think it's here. I want to say it's over at the neighbors because I don't think anybody's here right now that lives lives here. So if that's like that, I don't like that underneath now. So on top, this under. And that's gonna show. Okay, under. Back to the original plan. All right. What should I? Or do we go up? No, I want it down a bit. And then could put That would be, and then what in here? Oh, so I did find, I think the green on this is close enough maybe. Let's hope. Okay, so let's just commit and put her down. Just want to make sure it's straight. These are down, they're down. All right. Now, I didn't do anything with this one yet. So if we go like that, maybe this one on top. Kind of like threes, that's only two. Nope. Guess all. What else do I have for tickets? I had another kind of pinky one somewhere. Oh, I don't like those pinks together. So I also pulled out, these are from the kit that just launched, but it's the Farmstead Harvest, which is part of this kit. So maybe use some of the leaves. All right, let's just leave this one for now. I think what I'll do though, just so we've got something done, is I'm gonna put this one down. And this one down. Okay. So, my oldest son is a hunter. My middle son, not so much. And my youngest son, he dabbles a bit, but he really doesn't have the interest. He likes sports more. So years ago, we, my oldest son was outside with, he'd gotten a new, was it a shotgun? Yeah, because it was, and I've never shot a shotgun. So I was like, oh, like I don't like killing things, but it's kind of fun to just shoot at like a target or whatever. So we were out there and booming away. I think I only shot it a couple times, but he'd been shooting it. And all of a sudden his phone rang, and it was the neighbor across the road. She was his age. Is his age. And she says, Daisy's in my bedroom. So our dog, the one that she passed away this year, she hated the sound of a gun. And she had run over, somehow got in their house, and had run upstairs and was in Adrian's bedroom. It was the I don't know how she got in the house. That's the funniest part. So I went over and got her, and I said, it's okay, Daisy, I won't shoot any more guns today. And I don't think I've shot a gun since. And then we had another dog years ago that she was the best dog. She was a retriever, golden retriever. Shepherd cross. Beautiful, beautiful dog. And it was just like a farm dog. Like farmers, their dog got pregnant by the neighbor's dog, and they just needed, they had a bunch of puppies. And so we got Jazzy, and she hated the sound of guns too. like just if during hunt week, because there's 2 around here. There's there's one the end of November and one the beginning of December. And she would just shake the whole time, and I hated it. I hated it. Like, hunting, I can take or leave because there are way too many deer around here. Like, they have to be culled. But I just hated it for her because she just was a nervous wreck the whole week. So one day they were shooting, there were a bunch of pigeons in the silos. So they were shooting them to get, like, just shooting in the air to get them out. And then the neighbor, an older neighbor, called. And he said he was outside and all of a sudden Jazz just went running by. And she wasn't a dog that ever left the property. She was just the best. Just the best. And he was like, Jazz? She stopped and looked at him. He goes, what are you doing? And you could tell she was like not having it. And so he opened up the truck door and she hopped in, and away they came home. We're like, he drives in, we're like, what the heck is going on? Like, why? It was just bizarre that she had left the place. Okay, I guess we're doing that. I need something else down here though. Yeah, so since the, and then back then, my husband didn't hunt, and our sons weren't old enough, so it wasn't something that really we cared too much about. So every time somebody came to ask if permission to come hunt on the property, I was like, nope. And Dave would give them permission. I'd be like, now I've gonna have poor Jazzy's gonna be trembling for the next. And most guys are pretty respectful of your property, but we've had a couple that not great guys. Anyway, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rip this, and then I'll just get that little bit of texture. And I'm going to do this one too, because I do not care about the pumpkins because they're not germane to the story here. And anyway, hunting has provided my oldest with a lot of leisure time activity. He has met a lot of people through it, and they go the odd time. I think he's been twice maybe. They'll go up north to a friend's cottage for like a moose hunting week or whatever, and they never see a moose the whole time they're there. Like, it's just for leisure purposes. So they have a good time, and he works really hard, so I'm glad that he gets away. He spends time with his buddies, and it's like not just his friend. There's a bunch of young guys that go, but then there's a couple of like the dads that go too. So mind you, they're in their 20s, but Bob's friends are nice kids. They all, like, they're 20, going on 23 now, and for years, if you see them out, they're super friendly and chatty. And like, if even now, he doesn't live at home, but even now I'll go pick him up if he needs a ride, if he wants to drink and needs to get home. I'll pick him and the girlfriend up, or just him, whoever, and sometimes his buddies, and they're always right over to the car to say, hi Tiara, you want to come in for a drink? And I'm like, well, I'm in my pajamas, so that's gonna be a no, but thank you. You don't need an old bird in there getting in your business. I like that. I like that. Do we want to pop it up one more? But that's country kids, I think, too. Our younger boy, he actually is friends with the younger brother of one of these kids. So, and we've known that family for a very long time. His dad went to school with my brother, so I've known his parent, so their grandparents since I was little too. So it's nice when you go back several generations and know what's what. But Paul also has made other friends that you don't know, and you're always a little like, he's a good kid. He's got a head on his shoulders, but you don't know. You don't know the families. Like, a lot of times the kids aren't really representative of the family themselves. And I've only met them, just in passing or given them a ride home. So it's not the same. And, we're friends with kids, people that we went to high school with still, so we like the longevity of a friendship, I think. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, so but I give people that move house or move from area to area all the time all the credit in the world. I don't know, I live 20 minutes away from where I grew up, and right now we live in the house that Dave's parents, he lived here when he was a teenager. So neither one of us has moved any distance away. I went to school about an hour and a half away for university, but I came home most weekends because it was close enough. And there's something about a small town that you're just close with. It's a different relationship that you have with people, I think. And I like that, and I value it. But I know a lot of people like to keep moving and experiencing new things, but we're homebodies. We don't travel. The most we do is 4 to 6 hours north for different to ride on ATV trails. All right, now I want to put some of these in the tag holes instead of twine. Been on a real twine kick lately. Oh shoot, these are so old that the adhesive is coming off. Or actually, I shouldn't blame it on the age of these. I think they were kind of like this right off the hop. And I can't even remember what brand this is. When I had a scrapbook store from 2010 to 2013. So, and then after that, I don't want to say got depressed, but I kind of lost interest. I didn't lose interest. I just was bitter. It was the time when all, scrapbook stores, local scrapbook stores were having a problem staying open, and it just wasn't the right time. I couldn't devote the time to it that I wanted to. My kids were still young, and I maybe should have left it another year or so. But anyway, I gave it a go, and met some I loved the customers. That was the best part of having a little store. But what was my point? Oh, so these gems here are from, I used to do monthly kits that I sold in the store. And a lot like Tracy's, they had a different mix of manufacturers and so on. But I used to, these were gems out of one of them. I would split up the package, so there would, you'd have a, you wouldn't get a whole package, but it would be enough to give you a bit of a taste of a bunch of stuff. And then twine, I don't even know if they're still in business, but do you remember the Twinery? I had all the colors of that, and I would, I had them spools of every color just up at the till, and then you could buy a yard of it or whatever. I kind of laid out the store the way, you know, if I wanted to shop there, that's how I would want to. I made the store something that I would want to go shop in. And a lot of people said they would come for stress relief. It was, I loved my little store, but things change. Okay. So we've got one house, and there's two more in here. Do I want to beef up the houses? Not really. However, we can put some of these around, these little starburst dewies. Oh, there's just two of them. Okay, well, one. Let's just put them both together. That looks nice. Put the leaves. Maybe we could have the leaves sticking up here. Cute. So we puffy. Need something puffy down here. Oh, how about a trio of whatever the heck these are supposed to be? Flowers, maybe? There. That kind of fills that up. I want something under here. I have, what do I have? There's this gather together. That close knit gather together. Does that make any sense at all? What other sayings were there? Pumpkin everything. Nope. Give thanks. Close knit. Give thanks. It's not terrible. Stay cozy. Fall greetings. Change is a beautiful thing. Will that show up? If I move that, well, if I, no, it's right on there, eh? Sticky, sticky, sticky. Actually, that'll show not too bad. And it fills it up without being too overwhelming. And I do like this Tombow mono vellum adhesive. I find that it's not too bad as far as showing underneath. You don't need a whole lot. Come on now, stick. Okay, let's see if I've got enough on there. It's okay, yeah. All right, and then I had, are we done? Maybe that's done. Like something else right in there, because it looks kind of bare. Bare. There's this little taggy thing, but it's got that weird thing on the top. Oh, you know what I've got is does this pink one look okay? Oh no, because those are there. Shoot. What if we take one more something from here and pop it up? So we've got gratitude, gather, cozy day. Gratitude would be nice, and it's a dark color, so it kind of blends in a little bit. This is not sticking down. Come on there. Okay. I think that's not too bad. What I would like to do is do some gold splatters though, because I think it calls for it. I would have liked to have something kind of overlapping that close knit. No, I already looked at that. Okay. See, these have the white outline, so it kind of is. Oh, there's one more of these florals, and no. There. I might come up with something eventually. So let's do here. Maybe just with this on, it'll be enough to satisfy my need. Ooh, the gold looks so pretty on the black. And I know a lot of people like to roll over their wet stuff with a paper towel to make it dry faster. I don't. I want to have the actual blobs. I like a blob. Ain't nothing wrong with a blob. And I can wait. I'm in no hurry for anything. There, that is enough of that. Do I have any gold hearts? No, that's just introducing something else. I think that's good. If I add anything else, I'm going to regret it. I just know it. Okay, I think that's done. Where's my sketch? How's that look? Pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, well, Shala, thanks very much for a great sketch. I have been watching your channel, and it actually kind of inspired me to pick up the baton and get on it myself, because I've been for years kind of wanting to get back on to doing more scrappy things. So there we are. Let's have some close-ups with the splatters, and I like those gems. I'm gonna leave them out because I forgot I had them. So, and it'll be real pretty once this the gold splatter dries down. Anyway, that is it for day 17. Thanks for stopping by and sticking around, guys. We'll talk to you again. Have a great weekend.